She has succumbed to an ankle injury. Here's Pickett out on that far side for the Raw. Looking for Rasso, the in-form Hayley Rasso. Out for a Jets throw-in. As we hear the drums beat for the home fans. All the way back to Quaylo. Almost a nervy moment early for Claire Quaylo. They have turned it over eventually, the Jets. Pickett gets it from Gorry, looking for Yallop in the middle. Did get ahead to it, but well wide of the Jets' goal on that occasion. So Quaylo can settle and have a goal kick. She did have a fantastic game, plenty of saves in that defeat for their last game, the Jets, in that 2-0 loss, although she did have a moment she would want to forget, allowing Remy Seamson in, of course, to tuck that goal home. Here's Wheeler on the ball. She's got Dalton there for attention, so backtracks to Brewer. Dalton back to Beret. Here's Rasso. Thought about running at Tamplin. Gorry just couldn't quite get on the end of that, and here is Tessa Tamplin. Beret, Pickett, Rasso looking to turn. She does so. Hayley Rasso, what can she deliver? Thinks about the shot, tries the shot. It's a great shot and an even better save from Claire Quaylo. How about that? Hayley Rasso full of confidence, and a diving Claire Quaylo to her right comes up with a tremendous save. What about that? It was in for all money. Outstanding save from Claire Quaylo, but the Raw are piling on the pressure, as they did here at Lions Stadium a fortnight ago. Gorry with the corner. Disappointing from her. The Jets can clear their lines for the time being at least. Gorry gets on the end of this. Pickett finds herself centrally, thinks about the shot, tries the shot. It's another fantastic save from Claire Quaylo. Two outstanding saves in a minute of football. Pickett lined it up. We know what sort of strike power she's got, and Quaylo, oh, she might have the save of the round already. She might have a couple of saves of the round. Pickett with the corner. In it goes. There's India Page Riley. The Raw are peppering the Jets' goals. Rasso all the way back to Tatham. And first touch for Mackenzie Arnold now. The in-form Natalie Tatham. Fresh off her Player of the Week performance last week. Team of the Week performance against Melbourne Victory. She's in some great form, Natalie Tatham. Also had a stellar game here a fortnight ago. We'll just break away from that because there's a shot coming in. Wide on that occasion from Nikki Flannery. Something from nothing from the Jets, but wasn't able to work. Mackenzie Arnold. Good pressure applied there from Flannery again. Been a lively start to this contest, as both sides trying to go on the front foot. Pickett. Well, that will no doubt give Claire Quaylo plenty of confidence after she did have that nervy moment last weekend, which unfortunately for the Jets allowed Sydney FC to score. Yallop picks up a knock there. Here's Polkinghorne. Such a crucial game, this one, as Beret just momentarily gives the ball away, but it'll be a Raw corner right on halfway. If the Roar can get a win here, they will move into the top 4 and they'll set up a grandstand game against Melbourne City on Thursday night. As for the Jets, if they can get a win today, it'll well and truly keep their top 4 finals hope alive. A loss today would make it quite tough with just the 4 points so far. Gorry has the free kick. She stands over it. Had that tremendous effort here a fortnight ago against Adelaide United. Saved on that occasion by Willisey. Gorry thinks about Pickett. Resets. Into the box it goes. There's Polkinghorn, but that's not going to test Quaylo on this occasion. Unlike the 2 previous shots coming in. Here's Collister. Looking to run at Baisden. Baisden's up to the Tarso. She just gets bundled over and earns her side a free kick. Riley Baisden also in form. The Roar attacker. Here's Gorry. Got Pickett to her left if she wants. Uses her. Carson Pickett linking up with Rasso. Couldn't get past Davis on that occasion and the Jets see it out. Here's Riley. Gorry looking for Yallop in the middle. Headed away. Still could be a chance though for the Roar. Here is Yallop. Loves scoring against the Jets. Here's Riley. Back to Gorry. Back to Rasso. Hayley Rasso does well. Gets a shot away. Straight to Quaylo though, who's been ever so sure in these opening 7 or so minutes. Pitch, I can tell you, is almost perfect out there in the southwest of Brisbane we are today. Gorry with the flick over. Won't be able to get past Davis. Goes back to her keeper. Ball just holding up in the breeze. Is a slight breeze, but conditions pretty much perfect here for a Sunday afternoon fixture that promises all, especially from what we've seen in these opening 8 minutes. Here's Mackenzie Arnold well outside her box to Polkinghorn. We're just looking to reset. They had such a solid start to the season, the Newcastle Jets, getting that 1-1 draw with Melbourne City, but since then they've only managed the 1 win, which was over Perth Glory, and we know how they're doing at the moment. Nice ball over the top. Here's Yallop into the box. She goes. Tamika Yallop, side netting. Should be disappointed with that effort, Tamika Yallop. As I said earlier, loves playing against the Jets. Scored a hat-trick. Did Tamika Yallop back in the 2009-10 season, which the Raw won 6-0 that day. The Matilda. Tamika Yallop, that ball goes out for a goal kick, so a chance to just grab our breath here. Jets just looking to weather this early storm from the Roar, and Davis picks up a free kick for her side. Back to Wheeler. Nice play from the Jets, but defended on that occasion by Rasso. Throw in on the far side to the Jets. Header from Collister. Here's Dalton in the middle of the park. Been very impressed with some of her performances over the last few weeks. Isabel Dalton. Ball from Gorry. Tatham won't be able to track that one down though, just has a little bit too much on it from Katrina Gorry. Here's Brewer. Jets just looking to settle, get some possession on the ball because it's been all the Raw. Nice ball played through from Andrews, but it's a giveaway from Arnold. It had a chance there, the Jets. They've got away with it for the meantime, and it's Baisden attacking for the Raw. Riley Baisden, far post delivery. There's Rasso flying in the air, and the Jets get it clear. All the way back to Arnold, who had that nervy touch a moment ago. Almost allowing Flannery in on that occasion. Here's Rasso to Pickett. Back to the skipper in Polkinghorne. Just stay off her, so she runs forward, but it's given the ball away. But the Raw get it back through Dalton. Tatham, one touch to Yallop. Jets clear through Brewer. Header over the top isn't a bad one, and Flannery will look to run onto this. Nikki Flannery, into the box she goes. There's a cutback, could be a chance. She was looking for the ball to Kingsley, but Arnold was off her line smartly. They'll have to be wary of the pace of Nikki Flannery this afternoon. Had speed to burn on that occasion. Wasn't a bad ball, just slightly close to Mackenzie Arnold. Here's Riley Baisden for the Raw. Run forward from Tatham. Nice link-up play between the two. Baisden, cut back, looking for Rasso. We've seen what she can do in this area before. Hayley Rasso cleared away on that occasion by Simon, but good signs for the Raw. Here is Yallop. Plenty of time on the ball for her. Gorry, touch just slightly lets her down. Now it's the Jets' chance. Cooper's Brown giving the ball away, but getting it back. And of course, as soon as I say that, gives the ball away again to Pickett. Searching ball looking for Baisden. Yallop. Got Rasso there if she wants, thinks about it. In the end, she plays her. Pickett with the run forward from fullback. In it goes. Simon had to be careful because that ball was bobbling around, but she did ever so well, the Jets captain. Here's Tatham. They stand off her. She tries the shot. Not a bad effort in the end from Natalie Tatham. For a second, I thought it had Quaylo worried. But not quite enough direction on it to worry Claire Quaylo, who is well and truly up for this game this afternoon. From what we've seen in these opening 14 minutes. Pickett out wide. All the way back to Polkinghorne, who gets it from Beret. Exciting start to this match. Tatham. Her confidence is well and truly up to Riley. Baisden couldn't get it back to her. Here's Copus Brown. We'll have to retreat back to Brewer. Forward it goes, not a bad ball. Kingsley should be able to track this one down. To Andrews. Dalton there for attention. Back to Copus Brown. All the way out to Tamplin. Looking to link up with Collister. But the Raw can settle on possession now. Pickett now. To Polkinghorne. Such an important match, this one, for the Raw. Their next 3 games, home to Melbourne City, away to the Wanderers, and away to Sydney FC, if you don't mind. So Jake Goodship will know how important this game is today to get the 3 points, because that is a tough run of games. Back to Polkinghorne. He's had plenty of touches so far. Looking for Rasso. Back to Yallop it goes. Uses Rasso. Still she goes Rasso, but the Jets get enough numbers there and they can release through Collister. Flannery wanting that ball played earlier. Collister still going though, a driving run. Dalton getting back to lend a hand. The Raw midfielder, she's done ever so well. Dispossesses Collister, who had that driving run. They've settled down a lot better now, have the Jets, after it was all the Raw in the opening couple of minutes. And they can thank Claire Quaylo that they're still in this contest because of those cracking saves. Here's Yallop looking to go on a driving run. Tamika Yallop, still she goes. Can't get it past Tamplin. Gorry picks that up brilliantly. Tamika Gorry, still she goes. Katrina Gorry, sorry. Gets a shot away, but Quaylo again in fine form today. Wheeler out to Davis. Cassidy Davis, still she goes. Back to Flannery. Just looking for movement ahead is Davis. The Raw players stand off her. Eventually she goes back to her keeper. Aurora defending compactly. It's going to be hard to break down this afternoon. Polkinghorne with another touch. Yes, Claire Quaylo, she hasn't kept a clean sheet all season, but she is determined to do so this afternoon from what we've seen this first half so far. Rasso just bowls over Brewer, who's not happy with the treatment. Free kick to the Jets. As Brewer just limps away from that one. She's up on her feet. Hannah Brewer appears to be okay though. Now the Jets go forward through Davis. Raw happy to let her go to halfway, but they've turned the ball over, the Jets. Beret out on that far side of Lions Stadium, which is bathed in sunshine. To Tatham it goes. Linking up with Baisden. Nice play from the Raw. Touch from Dalton. Gets it again from Yallop. Movement aplenty. Pickett just looking for the right run. Header from Simon. Jets haven't cleared it yet. Here's Wheeler. And they'll get it clear now. Header from Andrews is not a bad one. Polkinghorne's got to be careful. She tracks back. Had Flannery there for attention. And the Raw can clear. End-to-end stuff. As that ball has gone out for a Jets throw-in. Copus Brown. Left that a little bit short. Rasso diving into that one. Here's Yallop. Does well, Yallop. Looking to get into the box. Back it goes to Gorry. Nice switch of play to Baisden. Will she look to take on Simon? Got two defenders to get past Baisden. gets to the byline. Might play it back to Tatham. She does. Defended that situation well, have the Jets. Force the Raw to retreat, but here's Pickett now. Out to Rasso. Edge of the area, Hayley Rasso. Not on the same wavelength with Katrina Gorry on that occasion. Here's Brewer, who's well and truly recovered from that knock. Kingsley, the tug back from Tatham, who might be fortunate to escape a yellow card here. She will have a word to her. She does escape a yellow card for that professional foul. Natalie Tatham. Jets have the free kick though, and Gemma Simon stands over this. In it goes. Andrews with the presence up there. Gets it back. Andrews hits it. It's a goal. It's the opener here for the Newcastle Jets. Just after the 20-minute mark. Tara Andrews tucks that one home ever so neatly. She won the header. She got the ball from Flannery. Nothing Arnold could do about that. And it's been all the Raw. But the Jets are the one to open the scoring here at Lions Stadium. Tara Andrews with her 4th goal of the season. The number 9 for the Jets. Well and truly in form this season and shocks the home crowd here. Something from nothing, you've got to say. Had the free kick on halfway. And Andrews, such a presence for that Newcastle Gents attacking line. Here she is again, playing in Kingsley. Beautiful touch. Here is Kingsley, edge of the area, looking to pick out that player again in Andrews, and Raw can clear though now. Riley. Over to Yallop. It's better from the Raw. Might even fall for Riley. Quaylo off her line though. Does well. Yet again. Craig Deans, he'll be over the moon with that early goal. Not only have they only won the one game so far this season, they've only won one first half, which was the game that they did defeat the Glory. Arnold off her line, chance for Andrews, hits it, it's offline though from Tara Andrews. That was a huge chance with Mackenzie Arnold out of her goal. Early signs for the Raw. Goodship knows how important this game is. Polkinghorn. Simon does well. Back to Baisden is Tatham. Keeps the ball in. Gorry with the flick over. This is nice from the Raw. Rasso looking to run at the Newcastle defence. Done well on that occasion though, the Jets. Snuffing out any opportunity there by tightly marking Hayley Rasso. Quaylo's got to be careful. Rasso's in there. They'll look like they'll get away with this one, the Jets, though. Here's Tamplin. Turns it over. Yallop. Plays in Dalton. Thinks about the shot. Tries the shot, but well wide of the mark from Isabel Dalton. Just scored scored the 5 goals so far this season have the Jets, and 2 of them were penalties converted by Tara Andrews. So to get another goal here, they'll be well and truly happy with that. Here's Rasso out wide though for the Raw. Still she goes, Rasso. Gets a shot away, blocked, falls back to Pickett. Collister back there, lending a hand. And the Jets escape this chance. As Quaylo can just settle. Forward it goes. Beret letting the ball bounce. Goal well and truly has quietened the crowd here at Lions Stadium. Rasso looking for support. Back to Pickett it goes. Had that chance earlier on. Rasso wanting to take on Tamplin, who stands up well, but the Raw have won a corner. Will be Katrina Gorry across to take the corner for the Raw. Can they bounce back, the Raw? After going down to the goal against the run of play. Here is Gorry. Stands over it. And it goes. Polkinghorne with the header. Good effort from the Raw captain. Plenty of power, but straight to Quaylo, who's looking to release Flannery quickly. Andrews got the run of Simon. She has spotted it. To Copus Brown instead it goes. Simon continues her run, tracks it down, keeps it in. Good shape to it. That ball, Flannery gets the shot away in the end. Fighting with Tatham for possession. Eventually Nikki Flannery won out. Got the shot away, wasn't too far over the crossbar. Warning signs for the Raw. Here's Beret. Pickett to Yallop. Nice link-up play between the two Matildas and Rasso, but that ball too much on it for Gorry. Pickett does well, has to retreat back to Celeste Beret. Back to Polkinghorne. It goes. Had that chance a moment ago. Got Tatham there if she wants. Uses her. Just looking to keep some possession for the moment. The Raw, can they do anything in their attacking third though? Pickett does well, gets the shot away. Carson Pickett, side netting. Great attempt from Carson Pickett on that occasion. Had Quaylo worried. Diving away to her right. Quaylo puts her foot through it, back to Pickett. Rasso. This is better from the Raw. Just building. Dalton strikes it. Plenty of power. But not able to test Quaylo again. They are powering on the shots in this opening half. The Raw, they won't be able to believe that they're actually behind after all the chances they've had, and they could get another one here. It's Rasso. Left foot, still she goes, Rasso, gets it on the right foot. Play on, we go, Pickett, Rasso. In fact, that was Riley, and the Jets have to see it out, and it's going to be a corner for the Raw. Well Well, if they go into half-time without scoring, I don't think Jake Goodship will be able to believe it with the chances they've had in this first half. They are piling on the pressure, the Raw. Gorry with another corner out on that far side. Numbers wait in the middle. Polkinghorne, Beret up there to create an aerial presence. In it goes, looking for Polkinghorne. Andrews does well. Back lending a hand. Gorry. It was Davis, and she's got to see the ball out for another corner to the Raw. As Gorry looks to get a move on with it. Spots Yallop. And eventually that's going to be a goal kick to the Jets, with Nikki Flannery lending a hand all the way back in the box. Quaylo being kept very, very busy, but up to the task on every occasion so far. Header from Flannery, she's looking for Collister. Might fall to Kingsley. Claims from the Jets bench for a free kick against Pickett, but that falls on deaf ears. And this time the Jets do get a free kick against Riley, diving in and actually picks up a yellow card. India paid Riley for that challenge. Yellow card of the season for India Page Riley. 2 goals this season. She's had her shooting boots on and been in fine form. Ball from Brewer. Gorry wanting to release Yallop. Just had to check her run to Mika Yallop and wasn't able to get on the end of that ball. Here's Copus Brown now. Jets have to retreat all the way back to their keeper. Good press from the Raw. And the Jets can't get out. Here's Dalton. Gorry to Riley. We'll have to be careful now with that yellow card to her name. Baisden. A little quiet in this first half. Riley Baisden to Rasso, hits it. Good defending momentarily. Claims for a penalty from the Raw. It was an unorthodox challenge from Brewer, but the Jets break here through Flannery. Tatham's tracking back. Polkinghorne does really well to defend that situation and snuff out any chance for the Jets. And now Pickett on the ball in the middle of the park. Still she goes, Carson Pickett. Out to Yallop. Looking to take on Tamplin. Uses Pickett instead. Rasso. Dalton in there, scrapping for possession. Here's Collister now. Appears to have switched sides with Kingsley, for the time being at least. Copus Brown couldn't get it past Baisden. Beautiful turn and touch from Gorry. Allows Pickett in. Thinks about the shot. Might have been better off trying that because her ball wasn't quite up to the mark to Yallop. Kingsley wanting the ball played earlier. Beret able to get back though. Just over 10 minutes to go to half time. Can the Raw pull an equaliser back? Tatham, nice play. Riley, touch just letting her down. Now Collister looking to drive forward. Got Flannery, thinks about it. Cuts it back to her right. Collister, what ball that was, almost, if it wasn't for Carson Pickett. Tracking back and getting her head to it. Outstanding work from the Raw fullback. Back with her third season for the Raw. The American. Polkinghorne with the header. Back to Beret. I'm sure they're going to throw everything at the Jets. With just under 10 to go before half time. Pretty much been throwing everything at the Jets for this whole first half, but find themselves down. It's going to be a free kick against Baisden here to Collister for the Jets, right underneath our broadcast position. And from almost an identical spot to where the Jets created the chance for the first goal. It's going to be Simon again over the ball. We know what she'll be wanting to do. Pick out Tara Andrews, no doubt, and her aerial presence. Too much on it, though, from the Jet skipper. Straight to the Matilda in Mackenzie Arnold. There's Riley. Gets it to Baisden. Thinks about the switch. Looking for the run of Yallop. Too much on it though in the end, and Quaylo can pick up. Copus Brown back to Quaylo. Ray wins that header against Tara Andrews. Not the easiest thing to do. Pickett forward to Yallop now. This is Rasso from the Raw. Here's Riley out to Yallop, but the flag goes up against her for offside. She'll be disappointed with that one looking down the line to Mika Yallop. Deans will be delighted if he can go into half-time with this 1-0 advantage and reassess. Forward it goes from Simon. Rasso, strong coming together between her and Kingsley. Jets retreat through Brewer. To Simon. Forward for Collister. She'll get on the end of this, Tegan Collister. Cut back, can't get past Beret. Still can't clear their lines yet though, the Raw. They should do so now through Gorry. Nice little party trick from Gorry as Tatham is bowled over. Referee waves play on though. Lets the advantage continue. Gorry sees the run of Yallop. Just had to hold up momentarily. Does well Yallop though. Still she goes to the byline. Back it goes. Quaylo had to be careful as Yallop appeals for the corner, which it is going to be in the end. Juggled over the line from Quaylo. So chance here before half time. Another corner for the Raw. Can Gorry deliver here on this occasion? Plenty of numbers in the middle. Almost all the Jets players back except Kingsley. In it goes from Gorry. There's the header, chance, still could be a chance, off the line again. And the Jets look like they're going to be able to get it clear. Double chance. The header from Riley still could be a chance though, because Dalton back in. There's the header. It's Claire Polkinghorne. The Raw finally get their first goal of the game. They've had chances galore, but the skipper stands up and puts some class into it. The looping header over Claire Quaylo. She doesn't score often, Claire Polkinghorne, but she scored a crucial goal here before half-time to lift her team. There was chances galore. You couldn't believe that it didn't end up in the back of the net just prior to that. And eventually the ball delivered back in from Dalton. And Polkinghorne got on the end of it as the Roar go forward again here. Riley gets the ball from Rasso. Can they get a second before half-time? Back to Yallop. Uses Pickett to Baisden. Nice build-up play from the Roar. Is there a finished product here? Out to Rasso. Hayley Rasso, byline, cut back. Yallop will get on the end of this. Got Dalton there if she wants. Uses her. We'll just reset now. Here's Beret. Over the top. Looking for Carson Pickett on that occasion, but too direct. And Quaylo can pick up. And the Jets can thank her that it's not more than one. Andrews with the nice turn. Looking for Collister. Couldn't get it past Tatham though. As the Roar go forward, Riley has acres of space in front of her. To Gorry. All the way out to Baisden, who's momentarily switched with Rasso. Tatham thought she was going to hit that first time. Out to Rasso, wanting to take on Simon. She does so. The cross blocked though from Simon. Another corner though to the Roar. And we saw what they did with their last corner. Almost scored. But eventually the ball coming back in. And the header from Polkinghorne. Pickett will swing this one in with her left foot. And it goes from Pickett. There is Polkinghorne again. Another header for her. Just looking to set up Yallop, but slightly too much on it from the Roar captain. Does not score often, the Brisbane Roar and Matilda veteran. But what a time to get a goal just before half-time here, but the Jets looking for the quick reply through Flannery. Looking for Andrews, who just lost her footing. Goes behind. A chance gone for the Jets. Yallop disappointed with that ball as she looked to pick out Baisden. All the way back to Quaylo now. On the same page as Simon, and that ball goes out over the touchline. Tatham looking to move things on quickly. There's not long left before half-time. Turns it over. Flannery. Back to Andrews. To Collister. He's possessed by Tatham, and here's Rasso. Ball played forward to Yallop. For the cut back to Riley, but Quaylo shields that ball and collects. Entertaining first half of football, you've got to say. For the large part of it dominated by the Roar. The Jets getting that goal against the run of play. And finally the Roar being able to make their chances count by getting a goal of their own through Claire Polkinghorne. Chance here though for the Jets, looking for Collister in the middle. Arnold is there as the signal goes up for 2 minutes of added time for this first half. Brewer, strong contact there. Credit to Riley, bounces straight back up. With the oohs and the ahs from the crowd. A header from Hannah Brewer. The 26-year-old that's played every minute so far of this campaign for the Jets. Now to Pickett now. From Tamplin. Over the line as Gorry looks to get on with things quickly. As we count down to half-time. Gorry again. Pickett. Ball's got too much on it. So that'll just about be the last action of this first half with the goal kick to the Jets and Claire Quaylo, who has had an outstanding first half of football. Brilliant goalkeeping from her. It's Polkinghorn. Goes out. Simon now with the throw in for the Jets, and there is the whistle to signal half-time. A hugely entertaining first half of W League football here. It is 1-1 at half-time. The Jets getting the opener thanks to Tara Andrews, and eventually the Raw getting a goal of their own through Claire Polkinghorn just before half-time. Half-time, it's the Brisbane Raw 1, Newcastle Jets 1. Welcome back, everyone, for this second half of a contest that has already produced so much action in that first half. I'll just quickly rattle off a few stats. 63% possession to the Raw, 7-0 corners for the Raw, 19-4 shots for the Raw, and 10-1 shots on target for the Raw. Absolutely peppering the goal of Claire Quaylo, who stood up tall, and it's only 1-1 thanks to her. A strike from Tara Andrews in the 22nd minute was the opener for the Jets, and Claire Polkinghorne pulling one back with that header 4 minutes before half time. If this second half is anything like the first, then we are in for a cracking contest here. Both sides will well and truly be going for it because they know they need the 3 points. Jake Goodchip, I'm sure, will be a lot more of a happier man after they did get that equaliser eventually. The Raw peppering the goals of the Jets. What will this second half deliver? Polkinghorne just having a few words to her fellow teammates, knowing how important it is with the fixtures that the Raw have coming up. As we're just about to get the second half underway here at Lions Stadium. Very healthy crowd in attendance, as I did mention earlier on. Looking to cheer on the Raw, but don't forget the travelling Jets fans who have made the trip up north for this one. It's going to be the Raw who will get us underway in this second half. Through Yallop. Here we go for the second half. And just more of the same, please, as we saw in that first half. Definitely keep the neutrals happy, at least. Highly entertaining first half of W League football. Had a few crackers here recently, have the Raw. Of course, a fortnight ago, the 3-2, one of the games of the season against Adelaide United. Looks like we could be on track for something similar here. Polkinghorne to Tatham. Back to Dalton. Here's Beret. Back to Polkinghorne. Now to Tatham. Copus Brown, or just lets that run. Here's Yallop, gets a shot away, it's a save, it's Rasso! Difficult effort from her, another tremendous save, of course, from Claire Quaylo. But Rasso, who had that chance, was a difficult chance, you've got to say. Fell to her quickly, just couldn't quite wrap her boot around it. Forward it goes from Davis. Flannery. Pickett gets an important touch in there. Back to the goal scorer, the veteran defender in Claire Polkinghorne. Pickett again. Here's Gorry. Too much on it. And the Jets will look to get out of trouble. Rasso picks Wheeler's pocket. Plays in Riley. Wheeler does well to make amends. Beret with the touch ahead of Kingsley. Ever so well did the raw defender do. To pick it again. Long loopy cross out to Baisden. Tatham with the run forward. Baisden thinks about it. Tries the safer approach to Yallop instead. Dalton, it was her ball back in that met the head of the player on the ball right now, Claire Polkinghorn. Dangerous delivery from Dalton. Gorry, early possession has all been the Raw. In this first half, Riley gets a shot away, but not going to worry Quaylo on this occasion as she goes in search of her third goal of the season. India Page Riley. All fans making plenty of noise. Yallop out wide. Gets bundled over by Brewer. Referee just waves play on. Copus Brown picks out Kingsley. Back to Wheeler, back to Copus Brown. Here's Andrews, the goal scorer in the first half for the Jets. Turns it over on this occasion, and Rasso will look to drive at the Newcastle defence. Hayley Rasso. Too much on it for Yallop as the Jets can settle. Quaylo can't get it past the header of Pickett. Likewise, Rasso can't track it down. Tamplin moving things on quickly. Arnold can collect though. Here's Tatham. Got plenty of room to run in front of her. Natalie Tatham. Forward it goes. Nice ball. Picks out Yallop. Tamika Yallop into the box. She goes. Almost goes down. She wanted the free kick. In fact, it would have been a penalty. Claims fall on deaf ears though. Searching ball from Natalie Tatham. Forward it goes from Davis. Back to Polkinghorn. Early chance for the Raw in this first half. Quaylo stood tall and made herself big again. As soon as I say that though, it looks like she might have picked up a knock from that challenge, Claire Quaylo. Does appear to be in a spot of discomfort down there, really feeling what looks to be a left knee injury. That would be terrible news for the Jets with the form that she's in. And Jake Goodship is going to go to the bench for the first time this afternoon. It's India Page Riley who's going to come off, limping India Page Riley, I might add. It looks like she has picked up a slight knock. And on for her is going to be Holly Palmer. As it looks like Quaylo is back on her feet now. The young Matilda, Holly Palmer, back on. There is some serious concern here for Quaylo. Just trying to test out that knee. Appears to be okay. But you can see the look of concern on her face. As I don't think we're quite done with this stoppage for now. As the reserve goalkeeper, Nicole Simonson, warms up. As Quaylo just gets some attention from the medical staff. Looks like she's got that knee strapped and appears as though she is going to carry on, for now at least. Well, with the form she's in, Craig Deans will well and truly be sweating on her fitness. Hopefully for the Jets' sake, she is okay to continue, as we're going to get play back underway now. Baisden. Still Baisden goes. Still she goes. This time Brewer can clear. Header from Pickett was an important one because Kingsley was breathing down her neck. Tamplin right on halfway in the area of the pitch that has shade from this near grandstand. Gorry to the substitute in Palmer. The young Matilda does well on that occasion. Out to Tatham. Ball just runs, falls fortunately for Baisden, gets to the byline. Good defending in the end from Brewer. It's going to be a corner to the Raw though, in front of their home fans. At that northern end. Felt ever so fortunate for Baisden. Looked like she was trying to get the cut back, but Brewer did well. Pickett though, over this corner. She'll swing it in with her left foot. In it goes from Pickett. Chance there for the Raw. It's Polkinghorn in amongst there again. Still could be a chance. Back to Pickett it goes. Edge of the area. Ball back across. Isn't bad. There's no Raw players there on this occasion. Still the Jets can't clear their lines. It's Beret going this way, that way. Rasso now. Hayley Rasso picks it up. Drills it. It's just over from Rasso. Exciting stuff to start this second half with Hayley Rasso. Looking to get her fourth goal of the season, to go with her 2 assists already. Impressive start to this campaign for the Matilda. Scored a double here at Lions Stadium, last home game here for the Raw. So she likes playing at this venue. Beret might have a bit too much on it from Rasso. No, she keeps it down initially, but her touch forces her wide and out of play. The Raw have picked up right from where they left off in that first half. Impressive start from them. Palmer. Out wide looking for Tatham. Who's just stayed down momentarily, Tatham. Getting back to her feet now. Here's Pickett. To Yallop. Looking to turn Copus Brown. To Baisden. This is a nice play from the Raw. Uses Palmer. Back to Baisden. Gets the shot away. Straight to that player again in Quaylo, who appears to have recovered from that knock, which at one point looked quite serious. Header from Beret. Throw in from Tamplin. Kingsley looking for the flick on. It's been all one-way traffic in this second half. Oh, unfortunate there for Brewer. Allows Yallop in. Thinks about playing Rasso. Does in the end. Hayley Rasso looking for the cutback to Yallop again. But the flag has gone up for offside, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Just held it a little too long, Yallop. With Rasso eventually running offside. What can the Jets do to repel this attacking onslaught, you've got to say, from the Raw? Nice touch from Gorry to skip around Wheeler. Gives the ball away, though, cheaply to Copus Brown. Andrews does well. Kingsley could be a chance here for Flannery. We'll pick out Flannery in the end, but Polkinghorne back there, having a stellar game. The Raw centre-back and captain. Jets look to go forward, one of their first forward forays in this second half. Rasso to Palmer. Palmer, the touch across for Yallop. Davis does well, and Quaylo can clear for the meantime at least. Davis did well there on that occasion to track back, because you thought Yallop might have been able to get on the end of it. Palmer, ball won't pick out her teammate in Baisden, and the Jets can breathe a sigh of relief for now. Wheeler can't find Kingsley, intercepted beautifully by Pickett. Thinks about playing Rasso, goes more centrally. Tussle between Gorry and Wheeler. Gorry wins out to Pickett, continues her run forward. Pickett, Davis does really well to stand up in the challenge and prevent any chance there for the Raw. It's going to come back in though. Beret gets things moving quickly with the throw in. Gorry started this second half with some real intent, having plenty of touches on the ball. Here's Collister out wide for the Jets this time, looking to run at Tatham. Tegan Collister has to backtrack in the end, and she's going to lose out and fouls Palmer. "15 minutes gone here at Lions Stadium as the Raw look to press on. Wheeler has some time in the middle of the park. To Andrews, falls ever so fortunately for her. She's got to get around Polkinghorne though. Can't with the form Polkinghorne's in. Gorry plays it to Beret. To Dalton now. Couldn't find the substitute in Palmer. Here's Andrews. Brewer continuing her run forward. Arnold off her line smartly though, and collects for the Raw. Exciting foray forward there from Hannah Brewer. Just couldn't get on the end of it. The Jets defender. Here's Yallop. Can she get on the end of this? She goes down, but no complaints there from the Raw midfielder. Solid coming together there between Rasso and Copus Brown. And Hayley Rasso is yet again down on the deck. Some concern here for both players. A solid coming together there. You could hear the contact from here, as it looks like Copus Brown is going to pick up a yellow card once she gets back to her feet. Looks like both players might have just been winded from that challenge. Rasso back up to her feet now to the applause of the crowd, and Copus Brown appears to have recovered, although she is holding that cheekbone. Copus Brown as she comes off the pitch for some further attention possibly. So we can get a move on with this free kick, which Carson Pickett is over for the Raw. Plenty of numbers looking to get on the end of this. Pickett plays it short, falls to Dalton. Collister in with a solid challenge, and the Jets forward just boots it forward. Back out to Gorry, finds herself in a wider position. Beautifully weighted pass over the top for Pickett. Wheeler does well to defend and prevent the corner. Well done from the Jets midfielder on that occasion. As it looks like Craig Deans is going to go to the bench for the first time this afternoon for the Newcastle Jets. It's going to be Tegan Collister making way for Lauren Allen. Probably be a like-for-like change, with Allen attacking on that left-hand side. Gorry now. Couldn't find the feet of Pickett. Jets can clear for the time being. Beret, nervy touch that, and Arnold will have to track it down and be careful because Flannery is there. Back to Beret. More sure with this touch from Celeste Beret, and the Raw get out of that spot of bother. Tathan, long ball forward for the substitute in Palmer. Got numbers in the middle. It's 3-on-3 here. Holly Palmer looks up, eventually plays it to Rasso, who's got Gorry there. Goes herself, Rasso. Deflection off Davis. Back to Rasso, who's bounced back to her feet from getting that knock a moment ago. Beret now. Jets hemmed in their own half well and truly, as it's anywhere will do for the moment. It is all one-way traffic, as the Jets are just looking to hold on and potentially produce something on the counter. Beret again gets it from Polkinghorne. Pickett. Defended from Tamplin. Only as far as Gorry though. Baisden will look to keep this ball in. She does so to Palmer, who's been exciting since coming on. The young Matilda to Gorry, to Yallop. Nice play from the Raw. Back to Palmer, gets a shot away. Straight to Quaylo again. Just lacking the power and the placement there from the Brisbane Raw substitute. As that ball from Quaylo is going to go from keeper to keeper. Oh, you feel it's only a matter of time before the Raw do get a goal. It was very late in the first half. There's going to be some nervy moments if they leave it that late in this second half. Palmer out to Tatham. Dalton to Baisden. Nice build-up play from the Raw. Of course, commentators curse as soon as I say that they turn it over, and here's Andrews looking to break quickly for the Jets. Polkinghorne just lost track of it, allowed Andrews in. Kingsley will look to run on the end of this. Pickett sure with the header back to Mackenzie Arnold, who's just had a nervy moment there. Mackenzie Arnold giving the ball away. Didn't cost her side though in the end. Fell to Lauren Allen. She couldn't believe it, but unable to capitalise. Yallop now uses Dalton. Good tracking back from Flannery though. Back to the Matilda in Mackenzie Arnold. Links up with her fellow Matilda in Polkinghorne. Beret now. Palmer got Dalton in the middle. If she can turn and find her, does well in the end to pick her out. Here's Gorry. Probably feed in Rasso. She does. Pickett running the angle as well. Carson Pickett gets the ball across. Can't get it past Davis, but they've just switched off there, have the Jets, and allowed Pickett in momentarily, but Davis did ever so well. She's had some really crucial challenges in this second half, standing up tall on many occasions. As Gorry goes across to take the corner in front of the gallery. Is this the moment for the Raw? And it goes from Gorry back to Pickett, who strikes it off the crossbar. Still could be a chance. Back in from Yellow. In fact, it's Palmer. Holly Palmer heads it home. And the Raw go 2-1 up here. The substitute, Holly Palmer. The initial strike fell to Pickett. It was glorious. Palmer just stood her ground, tucked it home. Nothing Quaylo could do about that. Well, you've got to say it's been coming, and finally the Raw get a goal in this second half, thanks to the substitute in Holly Palmer. Who gets her first goal of the season. What a time to score it as well, but the Jets on the attack, looking for the quick reply. Here's Allen, looking for the run of Kingsley. Palmer, full of confidence. To Gorry, they're pressing forward here, are the Raw. She's got Rasso to her left, Yallop to her right. Still she goes herself, Gorry. Looking to feed in the goal scorer in Palmer, but disappointing from the Matilda veteran on that occasion. Copus Brown got plenty of room to work in front of her. Ball forward isn't a bad one. We'll find Flannery. To Kingsley. Still the Jets have it. Back to Flannery. Thinks about the shot, tries it in the end, but can't get past Carson Pickett, who blocks that shot. Now the Raw going forward, end-to-end stuff now. Yallop looking to get on the end of this. Brewer does well. Box-to-box stuff here for this Sunday afternoon clash that has had plenty of highlights, plenty of entertainment, and you feel we're not done with yet. Rasso picks Davis's pocket. Still she goes, Rasso, she goes down. She wants a free kick and she gets it. One of her only mistakes in this second half from Cassidy Davis. Allowed Rasso in. And the Raw attacker has won her side. A free kick in a dangerous area. An area that we know Katrina Gorry can score from. What can Gorry do with this? Hits it. It's disappointing in the end from Gorry, not getting the connection she wants as she has a wry smile. Andrews deep back there helping out. Gorry with the ball this time, finding the feet of Palmer. Full of confidence, Holly Palmer. She gets it again to Gorry again. Out to Basin, nice switch of play. To Rasso. They go side to side, the Raw. Just slipping on that occasion, Rasso. But the Raw are able to get it back. Beret, I'm sure Mackenzie Arnold wouldn't want many passes played back to her like that. They get out of trouble again, though, to the Raw. Here's Pickett now. To Dalton. Tatham still running on that far right-hand side. Simon does well to dispossess Baisden, and here's Andrews to Copus Brown. Simon continues her run. Couldn't get it past Polkinghorne, though. How many times has she done that this game, Claire Polkinghorne? How many times has she done that for her career? Rasso now. As you can just feel relief around Lions Stadium after the Roar have got that second goal to put them in front. Rasso, still she goes, does ever so well, skipping around the whole Jets team. Rasso just couldn't get it past Wheeler. Brilliant play from the Matilda in Hayley Rasso. Oh, and Simon has lost out to Tatham. Natalie Tatham, still she goes. Beautiful ball in. Yallop just couldn't quite stretch enough to put it goal bound. Terrific ball from Natalie Tatham. As the Roar are going to make their second substitute here this afternoon. And listen to the applaud. It is Isabel Dalton coming off, but it is Elise Kellen-Knight coming back on. And as for the Jets, it's going to be Nikki Flannery making way for Panna Petratos, as both sides make their second substitution. But yes, as you heard, that applause for Elise Kellen-Knight, back from injury, and her first Raw game for the Raw since 2015 for the Brisbane Raw Foundation player. Hasn't been able to start or even take part in any game this season, but is on the pitch now, and she plays in Rasso right on cue, looking for Yallop. She just halted on her run. Yallop didn't think the ball would make its way through, and that allowed Quaylo to collect for the umpteenth time this afternoon. Well, this Brisbane Raw midfield is already star-studded with players, you've got to say. Add Kellen-Knight to the mix, and they could be going anywhere this season, the Raw, after a disappointing start to their campaign. They're bouncing back well and truly. But it's the Jets on this occasion, running forward. Out wide it goes for Petratos. To Andrews, edge of the area. Andrews gets the shot away. It's flicked over the bar from Mackenzie Arnold. Great A from her, and a great shot as well from Tara Andrews. Already scored one this afternoon, looking for a second there. She has not had a lot to do, Mackenzie Arnold, in this second half, but up to the task there, the Matilda goalkeeper. Can be challenging when you don't have many saves to make, as has been the case on this occasion with Mackenzie Arnold, but forced into a quick reaction save from Andrews, as it is Simon who's going to take the corner for the Jets. Headed away by Polkinghorne. Back in from Wheeler. Arnold's got to be careful, and she is. Claims the ball, the Brisbane Raw shot stopper. Releasing Gorry, who's got plenty of space in front of her. Touch from Rasso. Still she goes, Rasso. Exciting run from her. Still Rasso, edge of the area now. Shot away, but not going to test Quaylo after Hannah Brewer was able to get back there and make an important intervention as she's just limped away momentarily from that challenge. Has the experienced Jets defender. Appears to be A-OK though, as we have just over 10 minutes remaining for this Sunday afternoon clash. Tatham now continues her run forward. Baisden wasn't able to find her though. Yallop. Davis back there, doing what she's done so well in this second half. Tatham back to Beret. All the way back to Arnold now. Here's Pickett. Releases Kellen Knight. Looking to turn this way, that way. Can't get past Andrews though. Falls fortunately to Yallop. Here's Gorry. Out wide to Baisden. She'll get on the end of this, Riley Baisden. Ball back across. Shot come cross, you feel. Over the byline it goes though for a Jets goal kick. Despite it being all one-way traffic to the Raw, it's well and truly not game over yet by any stretch of the imagination. Jets could quite easily go forward and pinch an equaliser as there's a coming together between Brewer and Palmer. Referee stepping in and sorting that one out, just cooling that situation down. Now the Jets on the attack. Andrews falls for Allen. Substitute. Wheeler does well. Out wide it goes. Looking for Petratos in the middle was Kingsley. Falls to Copus Brown. He's got plenty of attention there. And into her side, a corner. Does Copus Brown. These are the chances that the Jets are going to have to take. Because based on what we've seen here this afternoon, there's not going to be many more on offer. What can they do from the corner? The skipper across to take in Simon. Plenty of numbers in the middle, particularly the height of Tara Andrews. In it goes, Polkinghorne back there. Falls to Davis, ball bobbling around, and it's going to be another corner to the Jets. This time Copus Brown out to take. Well and truly in a rush to get the Jets back in this contest. Craig Dean's barking instructions from the sideline. Here is Copus Brown. In it goes. Arnold with the punch. Still could be a chance for the Jets as Davis sees it out for another corner. To the Jets. Polkinghorne just feeling that shoulder, the Raw skipper. Appears to be okay though. As the referee just wants a word with, looks like it's Mackenzie Arnold and Pana Petratos. Simon now can take this one. And it goes from Gemma Simon. There's the header. It's just wide. And it is that player again, Tara Andrews. Just wide from Tara Andrews. That's a huge chance for the Jets. Just couldn't quite direct it on target to Tess Mackenzie-Arnold. Still the Jets have it though. Kellen Knight gives the ball away cheaply to Wheeler. All the way back to Brewer. Can't pick out a teammate though, and that will be comfortable for the Raw shot stopper. Kellen Knight again. Now to Rasso. Tara Andrews now looking for a 5th goal of the season after getting one earlier today. Seems like an eternity ago, that goal. Rasso, the ball just wouldn't fall for her. Back to Kellen Knight. Here's Gorry. Now it's the Raw's turn to go forward after they've had to withstand a decent spell of pressure from the Jets. Here's Rasso. Pickett is on the move. She wants it. It's played to her from Rasso. Carson Pickett, back it goes. Palmer almost got on the end of it. The Jets can clear their lines for now. Palmer almost could not believe it. Didn't think she expected the ball to fall for her, and it did, and she almost had her second of the afternoon. And probably should have at least tested Quaylo, but couldn't on that occasion. Now Simon Baisden flying in to that challenge. Healthy crowd in attendance, as I did mention earlier. A tick over 2,000 people here at Lions Stadium in the southwest of Brisbane. And you feel there might be an even bigger crowd, especially if they can get the win in a few days' time when they play host to Melbourne City from Dolphin Stadium. But it's the Jets for now who've won themselves a free kick. That's Natalie Tatham. Just trying to get back up to her feet after she's picked up a slight knock from that coming together. Up to her feet now and is okay. Copus Brown and Simon stand over this ball. Plenty of numbers in the middle for the Jets. Can they get a late goal here? Late equaliser. In it goes from Copus Brown. Allen in there. The Raw get it clear. Back in. Andrews with the flick over, looking for Allen. Still they can't get it clear. Palmer just goes herself. Still she goes, Palmer. She goes down. The fans and bench can't believe she hasn't got a free kick. The flick over from Andrews is not a bad one. Could be a chance for the Jets. Arnold comes off her line to save. Huge chance for Kingsley, as she has stayed down and not moved since that challenge there. Jake Goodship just having a few words with the 4th official. Lara Lee couldn't believe that he didn't get a free kick to Holly Palmer in the middle of the field, and eventually the Jets went forward and almost scored themselves. Nervy times here for the Raw as the Jets look to get a late equaliser. Baisden though for the Raw now. Brewer does well. To Allen, who's thrown herself about. Dispossessed though by Beret. Brilliant ball to Rasso as well. Got Yallop in the middle if she wants to use her. Does use her. Tamika Yallop to finish it. Hits it. Crossbar. And over eventually. I think that might have taken a slight touch from Claire Quaylo, who's had another outstanding save. Story of this afternoon. It has taken a touch from Quaylo, and it is going to be a corner to the Raw. Sought for all money. That was a third goal to well and truly ice the 3 points for the Raw. Pickett in no rush to take the corner for the Raw. So we have just under 2 minutes of regulation time left. As Craig Deans is going to go to his bench to make his third and final substitution after this corner though. Pickett. Rasso. Back to Pickett. There's Gorry with the header. Just wide from Katrina Gorry. Well, we don't often see Minnie get her head on it, but she did on that occasion. Rising highest, just wide though from the Raw midfielder. As the Jets do make their third and final substitution, it is going to be Paige Kingston-Hogg coming on for the number 17 in Jenna Kingsley. As we're about to tick in to injury time. Pickett to Kellen Knight. What else has this match got left? Beret to Baisden, who's come out on this near side. Brilliant flick over as well for Yallop. Still she goes, Yallop. Just has to finish it. Cannot believe it, Yallop. An open goal. And blazed it over. She's so frustrated with herself. Hopefully for the Raw, that doesn't come back to haunt them. It was a beautiful flick over from Riley Baisden. Yallop did all the hard work, getting around Quaylo, just couldn't finish off all her good work. Forward from Davis. Can the Jets make them pay as we move into injury time, of which there's going to be 4 minutes? Kingston-Hogg back to Wheeler, tussling. Yallop staying forward, trying to press, and she's going to get on the end of this. Tamika Yallop got Gorry to her right, plays her in. Here's Gorry, back to Yallop, looking for the pass, but Davis in the way, intercepting that chance. Still time for the Jets if they're good enough to get an equaliser with the 4 minutes of injury time, of which we've almost played one already. Rasso just looking to take it to the corner. They'll be in no hurry to take this throw in that Tatham takes to Yallop. Can she make amends? Or will 2-1 scoreline be enough? Here is Rasso. Pickett calling for the ball back to her. Plays it to her. Out wide to Baisden, who thinks about taking this to the corner. Baisden, she's going to be flagged for offside. As Pickett just kicks the ball away. Craig Deans wanting the yellow card there, I think. As Davis looks to get on with this one quickly. Quaylo. Forward it goes for the Jets. Time nearly up. It's got to be now or never. Palmer to Gorry. Stands up well, Gorry. Has Baisden there if she wants. Still she goes, Gorry. Wheeler gets an important touch in. Throw in for the Raw. Baisden's in no rush at all to take this. Here's Rasso now, claims for handball. Not given though. Still she goes, Rasso. This way, that way, doesn't even know if she's got the ball and is bundled over in the end by Brewer. But earns her side a free kick, Hayley Rasso. Another stellar game from her. Not getting on the score sheet as yet this afternoon, but still a fine contribution from the Raw attacker. And it is going to be Carson Pickett by the looks over this ball, and we know she has got a left foot with plenty of power in it. Can Pickett seal the 3 points for the Raw? Pickett hits it. It's a diving save again from Claire Coelho. You wouldn't read about it. Another great save. That's the story of the afternoon. Even if the Raw get the 3 points, no right to save that shot from Pickett. Diving to her left. Has had a man of the match performance for her side this afternoon, Claire Coelho. Here's Kellen Knight as the 4 minutes are almost up. Pickett in the corner in absolutely no rush. That should just about be enough for the Raw, who look like they're going to go out winners in the end. They've done it the hard way. Throw in, and there is the full-time whistle. The Brisbane Raw have won this round 7 clash 2-1 over the Newcastle Jets. Goals thanks to Claire Polkinghorne in the first half, and in the second half it was the substitute Holly Palmer who was able to head home a goal as well, which cancelled out the opener from the Jets and Tara Andrews. So it is the Raw who move on. 4 games unbeaten now, and their season well and truly back on track. As for the Jets, a disappointing result here this afternoon for them will make it tough for their finals aspirations. But it is the Raw who've gone out 2-1 winners here this afternoon in a thoroughly entertaining match here at Lions Stadium. The Brisbane Raw 2 defeating the Newcastle Jets 1.